from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
A man wore this costume into an area bar over the weekend, and it's making a lot of people angry.
A viewer sent us this picture of the man dressed in a Ku Klux Klan Halloween costume inside the Wild Rice bar.
The person who snapped the photo says it crossed the line and shouldn't be tolerated. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson spoke with her and has our story.
We were very disgusted.
It was a costume party.
Very ignorant.
This man chose to dress up head to toe like a member of the Ku Klux Klan.
Pretty ashamed of him if he's a member of our community.
The woman's voice you're hearing was also at Wild Rice Bar in Horace that night. Upset, she took this picture and put it on her Snapchat.
At all times, it should be something that you should say no to.
She thinks the bar should have kicked him out.
Here's when they arrive, right at 10 in the party bus.
Wild Rice Bar owner Bruce Schauer showed us surveillance video of that night. The man showed up in a party bus and walked into the bar. The video shows him snapping pictures with others there drinking. He never tried to get a drink himself, but Schauer says they wouldn't have served him with the mask on.
Strict policy that if they got a mask that covers the face, they take it off so we can determine their age.
The man didn't get kicked out. He left on his own after about a half hour, never removing the mask. Schauer says he agrees with those who are upset about the costume.
Very bad taste. I mean, you know, we don't condone that. Number one, it was Halloween, not an excuse, but yeah, very bad taste at the very least.
Halloween or not, the woman who took this picture tells us it's never okay and shouldn't be tolerated.
It's not something to be proud of. Nobody's better than anybody else.
In Horace, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
We put the picture of the man in the KKK costume on our Facebook page. Multiple people telling us they spotted the man at other bars around the area that night as well.
How about that wind? Pretty fierce today. Throw in some flurries and you get the feeling winter is trying to take hold of the valley. Let's check in with Hutch to see when the wind might die down. Hutch?
Yeah, that invasion from the north continues. It's cold. It's very gusty. Still gusts over 30 miles per hour and hit and miss flakes that are quickly moving through the region. They are brief but heavy at times, reducing visibility. One band of heavier snow just moving south of the FM area, but still more upwind from us. Grand Forks and Crookston seeing more of the same activity as well. So for this evening, hit and miss flakes of snow. Our chances of that decrease as we head toward the overnight hours. The wind and the gusty nature of the wind also expected to decrease late tonight. I'll have details on what you can expect for your Halloween and whether you need to bundle up the mummies a little extra tight, coming up here in a moment.
All right, thanks, Hutch. We're following a developing story tonight out of Fargo, where authorities are investigating after a woman was found on 7th Avenue North near I-94 on Friday night. Police say Chandel Wold was found near 30th Street and 7th Avenue, a block with both homes and businesses in the area. She was taken to Sanford Medical Center where she later died. The department is openly investigating the situation. The cause of death is currently unknown.
We now know the names of 2 people killed in a head-on crash near Valley City. Both drivers, Kurseth Groupie of Fargo and Anthony Cornelius of Crane Lake, Minnesota, were killed. One passenger, Timothy Cornelius of Orr, Minnesota, was hurt and later treated for minor injuries. Investigators say the crash last Wednesday was caused by Groupie going the wrong way on Interstate 94.
2 men are facing charges after a drive-by shooting in South Fargo. Police arrested 26-year-old Oscar Kay of West Fargo and 21-year-old Ryan Kitch for conspiracy to commit robbery and conspiracy to commit attempted murder. Police say the shooting happened at just before 2:30 yesterday afternoon in the 1500 block of East Gateway Circle South. When police arrived, they found 2 bullet casings. Witnesses told police that a red SUV was believed to be involved in the case. Police were able to stop that vehicle and found the handgun they believe was used in the shooting. Investigators now believe the incident was a set-up robbery over drugs. The incident is still under investigation.
Overdose deaths, including prescription opioids, have quadrupled since 1999. The president recently signed an order making the problem a national public health emergency. Nationally and locally, there's been a push to get doctors to ease up on the number of pills being prescribed. It's a departure from years earlier when the focus was to make sure that patients experienced no pain.
It's easy and sometimes very cost-effective to go that route. The problem is that we pay the price later, and as patients take these medications for a long time, that's when very subtly they can become at risk for dependence, tolerance, addiction, overdose.
Tonight on Valley News Live at 10, hear what was done to help a local man and learn about the bigger picture of prescription opioid addiction and why you might want to ask your doctor about pain management alternatives.
And you can also be assured that our administration is committed to strengthen and modernize America's nuclear deterrent. History attests the surest path to peace is through American strength.
Vice President Mike Pence's trip to North Dakota last week gave us an opportunity to talk with the second in command about the importance of the state in the Trump administration's plan to modernize our nation's military. Tonight on POV with Chris Berg, you can hear the full exclusive interview with the Vice President following his tour of the Minot Air Force Base. Again, that's tonight at 6:30 on KX4.
Some members of the local fire department visited NDSU earlier today, but not to put out a fire, this time to start one. It was all in celebration of the university's ceramics class, lighting the wood-fired kiln. Professors involved in the class say that it's the kiln that makes the class special, offering a unique look that only comes out through a wood fire. The program also encourages the use of local materials, using clay from Hebron, North Dakota, and burning scraps from local waste.
Sanford Health is giving families with physically challenged kids in the FM area a chance to get in the Halloween spirit without having to brave the elements. They held their annual Halloween costume event today in South Fargo. The kids had a costume parade with some famous judges on hand, like Thundar and Hawkeye, handing out prizes for every contestant. Organizers say they're glad to host the popular event that just seems to keep on growing.
Oh my, this party has exploded. Our first year we had maybe 10, and then it grew by 12, 15. This year we have 37 families signed up. It's amazing.
Officials say the parade was also a big hit with 35 kids taking part.
A major country star, music star, is coming to Grand Forks. Thomas Rhett is bringing his Life Changes tour to the Alaris Center on Thursday, May 3rd. He'll have special guests Brett Young and Russell Dickerson. Now, tickets go on sale for that concert this Friday at 10 in the morning. You can also get tickets at the Alaris box office, Ticketmaster.com, or by calling Ticketmaster at 1-800-745-3000.
A North Dakota